it, Sarah. All day. Hell yeah.
Arm wrestling's about to take place.
Yeah. I'm throwing, well, I'm not throwing, but Kyle Depew's got King of Cali going on January 29th.
Yeah.
Italia Arm Wrestling Promotions just jumped on. So the big headliner match of this is it's very interesting to me. We got the legend Tim Bresnan, and he's going against the big giant Derek Smith. So this one is very interesting to me, and I haven't got to see either athlete compete since I've been in the sport. So I've only been in 2 years.
Yes, you have. Yeah, you've seen him.
Actually, yes, you're right. Derek Smith against Tom Nelson.
Yeah,
you're correct. You're correct. I forgot about that one. But I wanted to get your feedback. What are you expecting out of that? Do you think Derek has what it takes to take out the legend, Tim?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
And why do you say that?
Well, I think mostly because I really see something in Derek. I think he can, like, he's already really good, but a lot of things that Derek says, does, and, you know, I can just tell how much he's crazy, super crazy. And when a guy is super crazy and he's like as big as Derek, that's bad news, man. That is, that's got bad news written all over it. And Derek's been strong for a long time. Like, I mean, I've known Derek for quite a while, and I was always impressed with him. But
yeah, actually, I seen a practice video. I think it was, what was it, about like a year ago that you came and you got to train with Derek a little?
Down in Vegas. Yeah.
Yes.
I got him on really short notice. So I was bouncing around the States. I was on my way to Vegas, and I know he's close to Vegas. I forget exactly how it came up, but I remember that I was like, hey, buddy, do you want to have a super match with me? Just because I was doing content, because COVID, nothing was happening. I wanted to go out and create content. So I was just traveling around having fun. And he just took it. And I remember that he wasn't in the best place. Like, I think that he had a match like 2 weeks earlier or something, but whatever, he took the match. I forget the details of it exactly, but it was close. It was close, right? He is a strong arm wrestler. He still, at that point, in my mind, he was he technically actually still could advance a little bit, but I feel like he's getting so much better so quickly now. I feel like every time I watch him, not just on the table, but physically, you can see it. Like, you look at that guy and you can tell that he's just getting way stronger. And I always have Tim as the underdog. It doesn't matter. Like, Tim can be the number one guy in North America, and I still think he's going to lose. I don't know what's wrong with me, because I love Tim. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I always have him as the underdog, and mostly he always wins. Like, he beat Vovoda. Jesus, he pretty much beat me, except I had my buddies refereeing, and they saved my ass. But you know, Tim is awesome. He is a fantastic arm wrestler. I just think that Derek has it in him to be right at that level. I see Tim Bresnan as being in the top 5 in North America.
Okay.
I think Derek is going to be there. He might be there right now.
So here's a question from that. Where do you have between Derek Smith, Corey West, Chan Shaw? Which one in what order?
Well, I'd put Chance at the bottom. And then I think it's a good match between those two that I need to see. Because I haven't really done a lot with Corey. I haven't done a lot. I see a lot of his videos, but I haven't done enough with him. I know he's stupid strong. Like I see him break locks and stuff, and
Let me ask you, did you see that big match with him in Lindale when I had him up against Toddzilla?
Hold on. The match with him and Toddzilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of that whole match?
I remember thinking that he technically screwed up. I always think that people need to King's move Toddzilla.
Okay.
Even if you don't have a good King's move, it's the right thing to do. Like, because you don't want to hook that guy. You don't want it. Like hooking Toddzilla is a mistake. Even if you've
committing suicide.
It's just not the right move. It's just not the right move to do against him. He's really good when somebody tries to hook him. I think you probably want to take his hand, probably, and then you want to be sure that your shoulder's behind it because he doesn't necessarily need his hand. And if you can't do that, well, bleed him out in the King's move because he's not tall enough to press. He doesn't press well. Hutchings has a lot of incredible moves, but for whatever reason, he seems to be lacking in a press. So if you can sit on a King's move and bleed him out a little bit, then he gets to be a bit more human. I'd have to watch the match again to really review it. I remember he came out of the gates on fire, and then he kind of fell apart. Oh, I remember he never went straps, did he? A lot of people don't go straps. I don't understand why they don't try it.
So what I saw that day being there was that first round when Corey got that win. My mouth just kind of dropped. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, this is not even gonna be a match. Yeah. And then I seen a switch go off in Todd's head. It was like it went from Todd Hutchings to Toddzilla. And like he literally just transformed right in front of us. And then it just totally different story after that.
He's a serious dude. He's incredible. That's why I was the Lachlan Adair match. I loved the match. I thought it was a great match, and honestly, at the end, I actually thought Lachlan might have done it. Like I remember leading up, like right before the match, when I saw how big Lachlan was, I was like, he's maybe going to pull this off. But the truth is, that's a tough match for anybody on the planet. Beating Todd Hutchings, not many guys who can say that's a good match for them. Very short list.
Not too many people that want that match.